Okay, after we create a new account, we get the username and password and then we log in. Let me repeat the URL once more, https://quickbooking.com.au. After that, you will need to go ahead and log in. We are going to input the owner email address and password. By using details we registered earlier along with the associated username, we click on the sign in button. After a brief moment of waiting, the system will redirect us to this page. Once we have arrived here, the primary interface will display the following set of available options for us: Book Now, Walk-in, Jontai, Business, Dashboard, and Subscription. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's begin. First, we need to navigate to the section labeled Business Manage Business Hours. Right here, this is the option we are looking for. I'll go ahead and click on it just like this. Now, if we toggle this switch on, it means we are enabling the breakfast service. Lunch is currently active and dinner is also enabled. If you do not wish to enable the breakfast option, you can simply click the off button. This is Monday that we're clicking on. Let's say your restaurant is open for lunch. Monday would be from 11:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Here, you can enter the number of customers you want to accept. For instance, if you don't want to allow more than 100 bookings, you just enter 100. The term last booking refers to the specific cutoff point until which the system will continue to accept any new incoming reservations. For instance, if your establishment officially closes its doors at 2:30 p.m., you might choose to configure the last booking time to, let's say, 2 p.m. Let's go ahead and set this time to 2 p.m. Regarding the last booking option, customers can't reserve after this as we close at 2:30 p.m. Now, let's move to the dinner section. Simply click this toggle to enable the service. We'll set the opening time to 5 p.m., which is standard for most restaurants. We are planning to close our doors at 10 p.m. We might need to limit the total capacity to about 200 people. For the final booking of the evening, if we close at 10 p.m., we might allow guests to arrive at, let's say, 9:30 p.m. if they are just having wine. This really depends on how each individual restaurant chooses to manage their operations. Now let's move to the Monday settings, specifically Monday open. If we are closed on that day, we simply click right here to close it. But if you turn it on, just click here and it will take you back to this page. Then you'll have another option to decide whether or not to accept online bookings on Monday. If you don't want to accept them, just click here. Some restaurants are so popular that they might not accept online bookings at all on weekends, or they might limit the number. Once they're full, they stop. Others might only accept phone calls or walk-ins on weekends and don't take reservations because they're just too busy. It really depends on the individual restaurant. Once we've clicked on Monday and set it up, let's say Tuesday has the same opening and closing times. For example, we just click copy Tuesday, copy Wednesday, then copy Thursday, then continue with Friday, then copy Saturday, and finally, please go ahead and copy Sunday. All right, it's done. Sunday is currently closed, so let me go in and open it first. Then I'll go back to Monday as before and copy it to Sunday. I'll click Save Changes first. Now we can check it. Monday from this time to this time. Regarding Tuesday, because we have already copied the settings over, it will remain identical for the rest of the week. As a practical example, if your shop is closed on Mondays, just click the Monday tab and select off. Then simply press the Save Changes button to finalize everything and update your schedule. Our restaurant is closed every Monday, so we are unable to accept bookings on that day. We are open Tuesdays for lunch and dinner, though other restaurants may also choose to offer breakfast. For weekends, simply click the breakfast option and enter your preferred time on the right of the screen. However, at this particular point, I will go ahead and click off for now. This is all assuming that some of these restaurants are actually open and not just for lunch and dinner service. Well, I went ahead and clicked it, and now we might want to click on supper or maybe how about late dinner? Perhaps we could aim for around 11 o'clock at night, yes, and we could stay there from 11 p.m. until the early hours of the next morning, let's say until about 3 a.m. 3 o'clock in the morning, yes, that's exactly right, 3 o'clock in the morning. You are free to add as many people as your requirements demand. Whether you're dealing with a group of 100 or 150, the procedure remains the same. Once you've finished adding the names, simply click Save Changes to confirm. All right, let's move on to the next step. So now we have on weekends, we'll have a special hour added as well. Not every shop needs to set this up though, right? To keep things basic, I'll go ahead and delete it for now. And then I save changes. So now every day except Monday, we're open for lunch and dinner. Once we've done that, we're all set. So the business hours are now set. Let's go back to the dashboard up here, the business dashboard. Just click it. Now it is finally time to get our table set up. From here, please navigate to the Manage Tables on Floor option. There are no tables configured here yet. To start, create a new zone under the Manage Zones menu. I'll use Indoor, but feel free to use any name you prefer. I'll create the Indoor category, followed by the Outdoor one. And this depends on the package. And in this zone, some packages allow you to create multiple zones, while basic ones might only allow you to create one or two. I've already added them, so I have two zones now. Now, let's go back to Add Table. Click on Add Table. For the table name, let's say I enter Table 1. The capacity is limited to 2 people. The maximum capacity is just 2 people in this zone. Set that to indoor. For the table type, to theta, we can set that as round, rectangular, or square. Then there's the status. Is it available? We might create a table, but choose not to make it available. For payments, you can choose whether to let customers pay later, pay immediately, or pay a deposit. This also depends on your package. If your package includes payment features, you can enable this, but each shop will need to sign up for Stripe and enter their information here. As for online booking, since we're already operating online, we should allow them to book. Go ahead and set the status to enabled. For priority, imagine table 1 is the prime window seat. We want customers there first because it makes the shop look more inviting. Set the priority to 1 as 1 is the highest rank and 10 is the lowest. For example, if a table is noisy or we would prefer that customers do not sit there, we can set the value to 10. The scale ranges from 1 all the way up to 10. Now let us take a look at the duration allowed for customers to dine. Usually I set it up something like this. For dinner, it might depend on the restaurant, maybe 90 minutes, but right now I've set it to 90. Lunch is also 90 and breakfast is 60. And then for price per person, let's say, suppose the restaurant wants to collect payment. The customer before they arrive, we can just set it to say $40 per person. You can have them book or pay a deposit of 50%, 20%. It's up to you here. Fixed price for this table means how much the whole table costs. because if there are 2 people, you multiply it. If 2 people can sit there at 40 each, you might put 80, but I prefer setting it per person. And can this table be combined with other tables? Let's say table 1 can be merged with the adjacent table 2. If you want to enable it to merge with other tables, you click here. Okay, once that's done, come over here to add table at the bottom right and click. Okay, now we have table 1. I'll go ahead and add table 2 to make it easier to visualize. This table can seat up to 4 people, but we've set the minimum to 3 because if only 2 people come, we don't want to seat them at a 4-person table. We'd rather save those for customers who actually need a 4-person table. For now, I've still got it set to indoor. I have gone ahead and set the shape to rectangle, although it is entirely your choice to make. The status is currently set to available and the payment method is postpaid, just as I have previously explained. We are going to go ahead and set this option to enable. Please set the priority to 1. Since it is at the front, we want it to be clearly visible to our customers. I have also set this value to 90, just like we did for the previous table. I've already entered the per person rate. But if we want the customer to pay in advance, we enter the amount. For this, I'll click here. This table can be joined with other tables, so we just select Add Table like that. Alright, so we have 2 tables set up right now. I'm going to try adding one more. Let's go ahead and make it table 11. This table should be able to comfortably accommodate a minimum of 4 guests and a maximum of 6 people in total. And I am going to designate the zone as outdoor. The tables are all rectangles, and that specific configuration applies to every single one of them. Regarding the priority level, if the zone is outdoor, we can go ahead and set that value to 5. I am not entirely sure what the weather will be like. So let us prioritize filling up the indoor seating first, or if we have heaters, whatever solution works best. This table can also be merged with the others if we need more space. I'll add table 12 using the same setup for 4 and 6 people. Zone is outdoor. It's rectangle postpaid, just like before. It's been successfully added. Okay, everything is set now. I've added 2 indoor tables and 2 outdoor tables as examples. Now let's go to manage zones and then to table join right here. Once we click into table join, we can decide which tables can be joined. I'll click add, then select the zone, zone 1, and the priority. Either 1 or 2 is perfectly fine. It really is entirely up to your own preference. When we talk about total capacity, it means, for instance, if table 1 and table 2 together can accommodate, let's say, 6 seats, then we simply enter the minimum number. Alright, we have gone ahead and entered a total of 6 people. The minimum is 5 because if it were only 4, a single table for 2 would be sufficient. Regarding the payment, it is postpaid, so you will pay later. For breakfast and dinner, I will click this to keep it the same as the previous booking. Regarding these 2 brand new indoor tables, please select for table number 1 and table number 2. It is essential that each of these tables has between 5 and 6 seats. If they do not, the requirements for this setup will not be met. After that, click on the button labeled Create Table, Join, and you will see them displayed together as table 1 plus table 2. The seat count is this, priority is this, postpaid is 90 minutes. Okay, I'll try clicking another one, which is the outdoor zone. Priority might be 2 as well. Total capacity, the table just now might be 5, 6, and 6 people, making it 12. I'll click and enter 12. And right here, you are able to set the minimum capacity to, let us say, 8. Oh, wait a second. The tables were actually configured for 4 people earlier, not 8. For the postpaid option, it remains exactly the same. This will be set to 90 minutes. All right, let us go ahead and select them. There is table 11 and table 12. Now click on the Create Table Join button, and with that, it is finally all done and finished. Moving on, we now come to the table join feature. Within this table join section, we are looking at two distinct tables, 11 and 12, which are located in separate zones. These tables happen to have different seating capacities, and now, provided that we have the restaurant's floor plan available, we can simply navigate over and click on the floor plan button. And so it appears we finally made our way back inside the comfort of home once again. You will want to click on the button labeled View Floor Plan right here. In the event that you possess a floor plan as a digital image or photograph, you are able to click right here to upload that file. For instance, if you find that table 1 and table 2 are situated indoors, we simply select the indoor option, go ahead and click indoor. Following that, we generate an image file, and once we click in, the image you are waiting for will appear on your screen in just a very brief moment. Now, regarding this specific image, we have the option to press either the plus or the minus buttons. For instance, if you happen to want to adjust its size, you can simply use those plus or minus buttons to make it fit the frame perfectly. Do you see what I mean by that exactly? So you have the ability to adjust this section. Since it's already perfect, just click away. There's no need to merge it beforehand. Why don't you come join me? Let's arrange tables 1 and 2 in this configuration. Suppose table 1 is here and table 2 is here. Table 2 is in our way. Let's move it to the other side of the screen. Just double click it and press OK. See how that works. If the table is too large, we can easily resize it. Set it to 50% and there it is in place. We'll set table 1 to 50% too, so they're the same size. And so we have arrived at this point. Alright, and with that, this step is now fully complete. Now we simply click on this button to toggle off the Show Merge feature, which indicates that these two are currently joined together. If you don't want to show it, you don't have to. And if you don't want to display the floor plan, you just click to remove it like this. Finally, you just click this to remove it. Now we have the indoor floor plan. Let's take a look at how to do the outdoor one. Our exact same procedure applies to the outdoor section. Simply click right here to start the upload. Next, you will need to click on the outdoor table option right here. Select the outdoor table file, then click on open. Please wait a moment while the system processes and uploads your image. Now, this is a sample floor plan, just like the one we looked at previously. If the scale is too large or small for your needs, you can adjust it right here. Feel free to zoom in or out and modify it as you require. There's also a zoom level. You can zoom in or out. Once that's done, we click here. Now let's say tables 11 and 12 are in the outdoor area on this side. I'd better remove this first. Let me turn off Show Merge first. Okay, I'll move 11 and 12 over here. And for this one, we just double click on the table. Let's say we want table 11. We can rotate it, you see. We can set it vertically like this. It is up to us, but if it is already horizontal and it suits our restaurant, we can just click to resize it and make it smaller, you see. Regarding table 12, simply click to reduce its overall size, then just click on it again, just like this. You are free to place it anywhere you would like, so go ahead and drag it over to replace it right here in this specific spot, and there you have it. Once that particular step is finally completed, we simply need to click right here to exit the program. There we go. We have successfully generated the entire comprehensive floor plan layout for the project now. I believe the table is finished. So let's go ahead and shift our focus to something else entirely.